Welcome back to another episode, guys. I just finished my stream with Clash. This is some sort of vlog video. I'm in my kitchen. You can't really tell because all you can see is the walls. But I'm going to do a cooking video just because, yeah, some variety. So if we switch our camera around, you can see my messy cabinets. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Anyway, what we're going to be cooking with. There we go. Is that. We're also going to be with that same frying pan. You get to see everything I have. Where is it? Right back there. The eggs. And let's see, sausage, eggs. We're going to have, other than that, we're going to have some toast. And yeah, it's going to be a good episode. So, what we want to do is we want to put you down on the ground because, yeah, let's flip you up so then I'm not upside down. Anyways, we're going to take the sausage. Actually, first, this might be a good thing to do first. I'm going to take you to, I might as well just flip the camera around. Boom. We're going to turn this on, so there we go. Yes, I have gas. Haha, if you think that's funny, then you're kind of immature, but so am I, so we're all good. So, we're going to take our sausages. I washed my hands before this. I just took these out of the freezer, and we're going to untwist them. And then we're going to take them, put them on. Might want to put the actual pan on the burner. Might cook them a bit faster. Twist it off. Twist it off. We're going to be cooking 6 at a time, so. God damn it. Making a mess. Man, that's hard to get out. And it's really cold on the hands. My life tip. If it comes from the freezer, it's going to be cold. Oh, I can hear it cooking already. There we go. We got 6 on. Put these back in the freezer before they start to thaw. I don't know why I did that, but let's turn you back around. And there they are. So, they're already seasoned with honey garlic, but we want to expel that with honey garlic. This is not whatchamacallit, sponsored by Diana Sauce. I freaking wish. I love their sauces, but what the heck is that? Oh, that's my bed sheets that I used to have like a year ago. And we're going to take it and just drizzle it on after they cook it a little bit. Not necessarily right now. Make them do a barrel roll.
Yeah.
Don't know what that was all about, but okay. So, we're going to make that smaller. There we go. And don't worry about these buttons. So I'm going to put it right over top. I'm going to take this out of the picture. Oh, look at that sizzle. Even though you can't look at it. I really wish I had a prop to hold it up like a selfie stick and put it on like a drawer or something so then you can look down on it. But I don't. So next thing we'll need is either a fork, a flipper, spatula, or something to rotate them with. Personally, I'm going to use a small ass fork. Not recommended. I'm just going to turn them. Come on, turn. They're still frozen, so they want to go back to what side they were just cooking on. But you gotta be like, no, you cook on the side I want you to cook on. And the honey garlic is starting to smell up the room now. Why did that just exit out? I don't know, my camera's weird. If you don't actually use the camera, it kicks you out. But yeah. So, here we go. It's starting to smell up like honey garlic in here. And the eggs and bread are the two things you do last. And also, I said that I was doing potatoes. 1 second. Oh, where are they? I guess I should have probably checked my drawer first. Yep, there they are right there. Again, not sponsored. Canned potatoes. They worked best. Okay, don't judge me. Okay. Let's put these in a little bit of, no, the water might wipe away their honey garlic flavoring. So we gotta turn it down then. So we put it down to low heat. And you can just hear the sizzling. This is so far what they look like. So, yeah. So now for the potatoes, since it's a can, we gotta get a can opener. So then we do this and we turn it. And then this is what I do. You don't have to do this. Camera. This is what I do. You don't have to do this. What I do is I take some of the water and drain it out. But I still leave a little bit in there until I'm ready to use them. So then they still have that little bit of flavor. Yeah. I wish you would be here right now to smell this. I sound like one of those things that, yeah, large eyes. That does nothing. Okay, so then slim face. Just a little bit. I don't know. You get to see the ugly things of my face. That does nothing. Oh, it hides the wrinkles. So we're going to have it as 3 because, yeah. Okay. You know, you're not focused on my wrinkles, but we're getting really weird. Acting like 12-year-old girls, but, eh. Another update on how they look. I'm starting to really burn the one because it keeps on landing on the same side. Which is usually when you use your fork. Where did I put my fork? Right. Where did I put my fork? Well, time to get another one. My fork was so small I lost it. So now we're getting a big fork. which is actually recommended. Now we turn them with the fork and you see the magic happening. How's the other side looking on that one really burnt one? There's no markings. Wait. Yeah, there's hardly any markings. Again, I really wish I had a prop. Let's get away from my ugly face. So I guess this will work. So, yeah, we're just going to let those cook for a little bit more. I should have probably cleared my counter, but I didn't. You can see how dirty it is. I don't care. So, yeah, my house is a mess now. That's my calendar. That was my mother and my stepfather's anniversary. I couldn't wish them it because I was working days. But now I'm working nights. So, yeah, you can just hear them sizzle. Yeah, that's from past cooking experiences. Working with sauces. Alright, yeah, that's the bathroom. And that water bottle right there, don't judge me, I get thirsty when I gotta go. I have no idea why. And now would be the perfect time, since now we've gotten all of the freezing things for the water to come off. Just spread that sauce all over the place. We didn't even get it on this one, or this one. There we go. So that's what it looks like. Now we just stir them. Oh my god! Camera, cooperate. Now we just stir them around. And then that's after. The one didn't really get any around it, but whatever. So now we turn that to medium. We walk away. Then we do a little and don't ask what that's from. I honestly don't remember. So that will be my response to you if you comment that. Where did you get that from? I honestly don't know. And now you don't hear any sizzling, even though it's on medium heat. Why is that, Brandon? Well, before it was cooking the actual sausage. Now it's like, hey, I have some cold sauce on it now. I gotta heat up that sauce. And also it's cooking the sauce. So now it's going to bake that around it. So now we put the sauce back here. And now you can hear bubbling. There you go. Yeah. And it looks really red. Trust me, there's not that much on it. Yeah. So that's what it looks like so far. I'm gonna leave it there for it to cook for a bit. Actually, do I have another pan for the potatoes? Let's see here. I have a pot for the potatoes, which might work. So we put this pot on. Actually, we're going to fill it with water. So you're going to go back down. See my beautiful face for a second. canned. But you don't need that much water because there's going to be some of the juices with it. So right now, since we still have the can on, remember, that's why you don't take the can completely off. Now, it's just potatoes. Why did I leave the potatoes in there? Well, we gotta stir those up. Alright. Why I didn't is because we're going to be using this thing called cutting board. Because they are whole potatoes. We want to cut them in half so then they cook faster. So, you take your potatoes. Don't mind pouring them on because remember, we just took all the water and put it in that pot. And if you heard that, that was a notification on my phone. Now, open up the drawer. Do I have an unserrated knife? I do, but it's a huge knife and you don't need this big of a knife. So, you don't need this big of a knife for what I'm doing. But YOLO, how am I going to do this? I guess just like that. If you have a sharp enough knife, this will work. It'll be harder with one hand. I'm showing it can be done. Come on, get off. Can I do a 2-in-1? I can. Look at that. There we go. One-handed cut. Oh, we missed one. And in the background, I think you can hear, but I can definitely hear a bunch of sizzling going on. So let's check that out. Let's stir it with our fork. Hey, there's the fork that we lost. Ouch. The sauce sometimes does spit at you. Don't spit back at it. Not that I've done that before, but I actually haven't done that before. But, ooh, that's a big burn. No, you need to go back onto that side. You're not cooked on that side. There we go. We got a red tip. And now we take the potatoes that we just cut and we put them on in. And we missed half of them. So, health and food safety, it went on the floor. Doesn't matter if you just swept, put it in the garbage. Seriously, camera. And we look around, no more potatoes. That one ended up on the counter. You can see how dirty my counter is. Put it in the garbage. I should have probably put the stove on. Since they're potatoes, and it's a small burner, put it on high. And let that boil up and cook, and do all good stuff. We're going to put some more barbecue sauce on it. And let's look at my beautiful face while I open this up. There we go. Now you want to do it elevated. Because if you don't do it elevated, the sauce will spit back at you. Oh, my hand's in the way. Sausages are, I think, almost done. We're going to put them down a bit, hoping that those will cook. And since the sausages are almost done, what do we do next? No. Unless we want Diana sauce flavored eggs, which are really good, by the way. Again, not sponsored. Let's throw this thing out. And we have to wash that. I don't wash my can opener because honestly, it's just to open a can. Excuse me, holy crap. That was a big burp. Okay, just thinking about all the flavors that I'm going to be eating on. So let's put that up there. Is this full? Oh yeah. Let's put that up there. That's my other Honey Bunches of Oats cereal. And then my other Honey Bunches of Oats in my groceries. So, those are going to be cooking. And technically, you're supposed to do these at the same time. I messed up though. So, yeah. Actually, we're going to check to see if these are done with our small fork. No. Even though we just found that, no. Because that fork was used when the stuff was raw. Which is also why you don't eat with it. Raw meat can get you very, very sick very, very fast. It cut through very quickly. Let's take our knife. Not that knife, because that was used for potatoes. That's cross-contamination, people. So, unfortunately, we have to use a serrated knife. Because that and that knife are the only non-serrated that I got. How is this going to work? Get a very, very close-up of my knife. So, there we go. Hold it up with my knuckle. This is so not safe, by the way. And try to angle it down. See how I have that? It's not very safe. Sorry, I had you by my neck, so I wasn't talking. But I was about to drop my phone into this mess. So actually, let's do this. And lift it up. You know what? One quick second. And god darn it, exited out of the camera again. There we go, it's opened. I'm tired of getting spit on. So, here we go. As you can see on the inside of this, we cut it right in the middle. But, let's see here. There's still a little bit of pink. With pork, that's okay. So technically these would be done, but I like my pork done a little bit longer. There's like a tad little tiny bit of pink. So that's going to cook really fast now. So, yeah, let's give this a shake. Whoa, look at that burn line. Let's turn this down to minimal. So, yeah, here we go. Okay. That's going to be it. So, now what I do is I go up here, get one of my big plates, which are actually over here as well. There we go, one of my big plates. There we go. And no, I'm not eating all those in one sitting. I'm not that much of a pig. Now we turn our burner off. As you can see, it's off. We did put it back there, but that's so then we can do dishes. I'm not going to show you the dishes. Wait, yes, I have to. So, gonna put you right here. And then use our cleaner. We're going to slowly pour cold water on. This does two things. One, cools off the pot that it. One, cools off the pan that you just used, and two, kind of takes all the excess stuff off. So yeah, now we're going to actually wash it. And since this has dishes in it, I'm going to just quickly see. No, it doesn't. You're going to my bathroom, people. And yes, sometimes I do dishes in my bathroom sink. Don't judge me. And if you're wondering, what's this? We're going to close the door for a second. I got SpongeBob. SpongeBob watches me go to the washroom. That sounds creepy. But yeah, it's and all I gotta do is turn him off. I really hope this is the right one. No, it's not. He's gone. Because the projector turns off. There you go. So, back to doing dishes. This is usually all of what your mom and dad do while you are on your phone waiting and like, come on, where's my food? And if you do that with the whole, oh my god, if you were my kid, I would slap you across the face saying, hey, it takes work. We're just going to spread that all around. It's really cheap soap, so that's why I put so much. And I can't have it sitting flat, so we're just going to let it. And yeah, my sink does that. You're going to go in here where my bag is. And yes, I know I have a lot of Ziploc bags, okay? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And those, are they boiling? No, but they're getting hot, which is good. So now, we get this wet. Again, this is what your parents do. Or what you do to feed your kids, if you're old enough and you got kids. And this is really hard to do one-handed. Didn't think it would be this hard to do one-handed, but it is. Now I have some stains on this, as you can see. That's the only downside to using Diana sauce. So we're going to put that up. We just tried. Now we're going to rinse that off. Going to let it drain. And yeah. Now we're going to actually let it drain. Didn't mean to leave the water on. And that is taking forever because I had the plug in. What a stupid idiot I am, huh? But that was just so then the soap stayed. And we're going to take what's called an SOS pad. Save our souls. It should be an SOD pad. Save our dishes. But it's not, unfortunately. So, what are you at? Okay. You're going to have me from this angle. This is a speaker. Okay? So now, We take our SOS pad, or steel wool, whatever you want to call it. Put a little bit of water in. Just think, this is all what your parents do for you. To give back a little. There we go. Wash that out. You got yourself a clean pan. This is a clean pan for me, okay? The bottom's a little burnt, but eh. So yeah, let's wash it out once more. Swirl the water around. And now, let's cook those eggs. Oh, I was just gonna say, look at that steam. Oh yeah, that's a sure sign they cooking. And these are cooling off, I know, but what you gonna do? So, I like having omelets. So, what kind of omelets do I like? Ham and cheese. So, what we're gonna do... Ah, it closed out again. Why? Why do you do this? Phone. So we're going to take our honey ham, our cheese, and yes, I know it's not brick cheese. I'm too cheap. I hardly use cheese, so that was the better deal. And then we use our eggs, and yes, my OCD is seriously this bad where I evenly distribute the weight. See, boom, 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 boom. My OCD is terrible, I'm telling you. So now we take 2 eggs. We make you see my beautiful face. We crack them. Now there's multiple ways to crack an egg. Just hit it once. If you see that, you're good. Let's put that back in the carton so I don't drop it. Then you just around it, put your 2 thumbs in, push in, don't like, or else you'll break right through and you might have some shells. And tear it from side to side. And then there you go. Cooking shows don't tell you that. And then what I do is I just take the top of the shell and put it in to the bottom. So, yeah. And then there's your egg. But I want an omelet. So I break it. And just do this 3 times. So, grab her one that we just... And I like to do it to where this is the base, this is the top. And then... Ooh. I hit it twice. And now I got a bit of a mess, but it should be fine. Yeah. And it broke while I was cracking it, which is good. Let's take another egg. And yes, I'm making a 3-egg omelet for myself. And that one was perfect. But, again, we need to break it. There. And then we take the same fork that we used to crack them, and not to crack them, to break them, after we cracked them, and we oh my god, camera! You are so unreliable. I don't know why I swirl. Okay, you can also do this. And if you want it to be a little bit creamy, I'm going to put that right there. What do you add? You might ask. You add milk, which is over there. Which is empty. Which is not acceptable. So that's going to be our omelet. We're going to add a little bit of milk. You don't need a lot. And yeah, so we're going to get our milk out. I'll throw the bag out later. And yes, this is Canada. We have bagged milk. Get over it. So, and then what I like to do, hold this end, bring it down, and literally this is all the milk you need. It's just to make it creamy, but I like it a little bit more. So then you put it back in the fridge so then the milk don't go bad. You grab your fork again. And as you can see, there's your omelet. And I just realized that we turned our stove off. So we're going to put it on medium heat. And while the eggs are cooking, you put the toast on. So, we're going to make a mess. And also, while your eggs are cooking, you want to add your stuff. So you add your cheese. Again, I'm too cheap to buy brick. And yeah, I like to tear it into bits and pieces. And then just spread them out all over the place. There we go. Then take your ham for your ham and cheese omelet. And there's a lot more ham than you need in here. You need like 1 or 2 pieces. It gives you like 8 or 9. So you take your ham, again, split it into pieces. And try to put it in the same areas that you put your cheese. And I said all over the place before. Don't put it all over the place. Put it on one half of the omelet. Because the other half, you're going to be flipping over. I'll try to do that. So then again, you tear it apart. Add it in the same area that you did with your cheese. And yeah, that should be good. I only used 2 on a 3-egg omelet. But just for evenness, we're going to use a 3rd one. So again, break it. Put it in the same area that you have your cheese. This is going to be a very meaty meat and cheese omelet. But, oh my god, camera! So now we take this, right? We grab 2 pieces of toast and 2 pieces of bread to make toast. Put it in the toaster, put it down to your setting. My setting is to where it's just gotten to a gold. And actually, I dropped a piece. Doesn't matter if you just swept, again, you throw it in. Be quiet notifications. Let's put that in the corner for right now. So, my OCD is going to go crazy for this, so I'm probably going to have eggs soon. I'm going to have a 1-egg something, or a 5-egg something, or a 3-egg something. Because that's bugging me. Yeah. Only having 5 and there being an even number of slots so you can't symmetricalize it. If that's a word. And then you take a flipper, which is why I didn't recommend it for the, well, I didn't really recommend anything. And just, when you think it's ready, and I'll show you when you know it will be ready. When you shake it, this side is not ready. So, you turn it, put the cooked side away from the burner, put the uncooked side towards the burner. It will cook right up. And that's not golden. I have it like that for a reason. Now, since the bread's cooking, what you want to have out is either, come on, why can I not get my butter out? Is there a secret to getting my butter out? Look at this. Ouch! My leg. It's hitting against this thing. So I guess I have to tilt it on its side? No. 1 second. I'm going to find out how to get my butter out. Found it. You have to take it out like this. So this is my margarine. Another thing, and I lost the cap to it, is butter. You can see how it's all soupy and crap. Yeah. And there's my bread. Perfect. It's browned. Which isn't... Yeah, this is my butter. I'm going to be using butter on my bread. Because, yeah, it looks disgusting. But I've had that butter for a long time. And the flipping of the egg is a lot easier if you have a non-stick pan. Or butter. I don't have neither. So that's my failed attempt at flipping it. I'll show you it. Again, this is a failed attempt. Still going to eat it though. I like to cube it though. So, what I do is I will take it, and this is very difficult to do with a phone. This is why I don't do vlogs. And I bunch it up. Then I pat it down. And then eventually I will cut it in half. Cut it in the other way to make a 4-squared thing. Anyway, let's get our butter out before it starts cooling off. Come on. Come on! So here we go. We get a butter knife for our butter. Swish it around. Seriously, camera. Swish it around, which is why it looks all mixed up, because I like to swish my whipped butter. We put it on there, and then spread it to how much butter you like on your toast. I put it on both. Again, you don't have to do it, but here we go. And I kind of burnt my toast, which is don't mind burnt toast. I would prefer it as gold, but there we go. It's 3 o'clock. I have work at 7, so it's a good thing. Yeah. So now my eggs and my potatoes are cooking. My sausages and my bread is done. I like a lot of butter on one piece of bread and not a lot on another. I don't know why. I'm weird. But let's put the butter back in the fridge. And then our margarine that we just dropped on the floor because we weren't using it, and ooh, that's not a good thing to do. No, fridge. Stop doing what I said is not a fridge. Thank you. My fridge was closing onto the but look at this. I don't know why I went through the hassle of putting it in there. There we go. Just put it on the bottom where it's easier. And that's stuck. Damn it. Okay. So now we just do this. I'm gonna put you. Oh my god, camera! And we're gonna flip it. And flip. Oh god, that's black. And then we're going to cut it into sections of 4. And there's my omelet. Okay, put that away. Sure. Put the omelet onto the plate. I'm not the greatest chef in the world. If I owned a restaurant, I'd have someone else cook for me. Let's turn that burner off, and all we're waiting for is the potatoes. So, let's see if the potatoes are done. Wait, on the can, does it say that it just needs to be warmed? See here. How to prepare empty contents into a saucepan and heat gently, stirring occasionally. We haven't been stirring. So, I'm guessing we just got to, let's see, what are we at? Stirring. Excuse me. And what I like to do, most people think, at least most people that I know, think this is disgusting. But what I like to do... Oh my gosh, camera. Put ketchup on my eggs. There we go. And then put the ketchup back. Put the barbecue sauce, another layer onto the sausages. Why do I do that? There's already 2 layers on it, Brandon. Why I do it? I just put a light little drizzle on, as you can see here. Can't really tell that's on there, but trust me, it's on there. That's just to pop out the flavor. Put that back in the fridge. Yeah. So after this, I'm going to be taking a picture, and then we are going to, well, we're not going to just stare at it. We're going to take a screenshot, I'm going to end the episode, then I'm going to eat it. Then I'm going to go down to the comments myself. Give it a rating out of 1, out of 5 or 10. 1 out of 10. And then, that was supposed to be a high five. So, high five. Yeah, I'm weird. Get over it. Okay, if you're wondering, oh my goodness. If you're wondering what that is right there, this would be my Snap-on salt shaker. I also have a Snap-on pepper shaker, which I'm going to put on my eggs. Ketchup and pepper. Another thing that people say, oh my god, that's disgusting. And then, if you so ever desire, if you have the same kind of meat that I do, there you go. You can just eat it. Let's dump some of the water out, so then we don't have to do a better job at straining. Let's swirl it around. Ow. Some water spit back at me. And these are done. I was stirring it and I hit a potato and it broke. It broke, bruh. Well, we dropped one. So, and I dropped one on the floor. Food safety, don't eat it. And also don't pick it up right this second. Okay, so this is my meal. So let's take a screenshot of it. If my camera don't mess up on me. Don't mess up on me now, Cam. There we go. That's the picture. That's gonna be the thumbnail. So hope you guys have enjoyed. How long did it take me to cook that? That took me an hour to cook. That's supposed to take you 30 minutes. But YOLO. So hope you guys have enjoyed. See you guys later.